if I were to try and pinpoint what's the secret of Israel's high-tech success, I guess it would be a couple of things. First of all, our heritage. I'll just give you a 30-second overview of Jewish history in 30 seconds. So there was the Jewish people in the state of Israel about 3,000 years ago. There was a kingdom founded by King David. Then the Jewish state was destroyed. Jews were dispersed all around the world. They came back, formed a second state about 2,600 years ago. That second Jewish state went on until roughly year 70 AD, and it was destroyed by the Romans this time. And this time Jews were dispersed again all around the world. And for about 2,000 years, Jews didn't have a homeland, so they had to move from one place to another. Now, they kept on getting kicked out from one place to another, you know, from England to France, from France to Germany, here and there. So when you know that you might be expelled from your home in an hour or in a year, where do you invest your resources? Do you invest it in land? Bad idea. Do you invest it in what predated cars? Bad idea. You invest it in the brains of your children, because that's the one area that no one can take that away. When you move from Spain to Morocco, you carry your brains with you. So Jews for 2,000 years have been investing in education and literacy, and therefore we've had 2,000 years of working on the intellect, and then came back to Israel about 100 years ago, 120 years ago. The second source, I think, of the success is the Israeli military. Here's the deal. So I was a company commander in a special unit in Israel. I had about 100 soldiers. The way it works in Israel, the hierarchy system is only so-so. Everyone here knows that as a commander, you can say, guys, this is what we do. They'll say, why? Why? Everyone wants to talk about it and think about it. No one salutes. A salute is unheard of in Israel, and all my soldiers called me Naftali, not Mr. Commander, even if that is what I very much wanted them to. And what happens is, at a very young age, and many people in the audience, I see many folks experience similar things as I did. At the age of 22, I was commanding 100 soldiers, and you had to get the job done. Now, no one cared how you got the job done. You have to get into, you know, in my unit, there's anti-terror methodology. And basically, when there's hostages in a room, you need to get in the room. Now, if you can get in through the doors, that's fine. If you can't, you go through the windows. If you can't, on the ceiling. And if you can't, you break a hole in the wall. But you get it done. And that ethos of getting things done one way or another, somehow getting it done, but get it done, then is brought into the high-tech arena, and we get it done. We're going to get Citibank. I don't care how. We're going to get Citibank through her, through him. We'll ambush the CEO and ask him out to coffee. I don't know how. You get it done. And that ethos is very much ingrained in the Israeli public. And it's called, there's a term in Hebrew called Chutzpah. Chutzpah. Chutzpah is a unique Israeli word which combines boldness, rudeness, and, you know, just having a nerve to do all these things. And that's part and parcel of Israel. We have downsides also. The flip side of getting things done is that usually young Israeli companies are not very good at long-term planning. That's not our forte. You know, ask for a 5-year strategy plan. Usually you won't get a good one, but who cares? In high-tech, you know, get things done today and then plan. And that's sort of where we are. I'm very optimistic about Israel's prospects. I think it's a good investment.